Bill Herrion came to East Carolina, he had won 70% of his games at Drexel.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
he was.
It's not like they were bad coaches. It's
No,
not
he
like
was sixth, Bubba. He was sixth in the country with winning percentage, and we had some really good teams. But we went from playing William and Mary to playing Cincinnati, or James Madison to playing Louisville. I
Exactly.
mean, whoever came up with that program, I mean, that's when you, in my opinion, that's when you say, Billy, we're playing these new teams, we're playing Marquette, da da. We're giving you a 5-year extension because we know we're not going to be competitive in this league for 3 or 4 years. There's no chance. You can't prepare for William and Mary, and now you're preparing for going to Louisville. It just we don't expect that. So relax, because he put so much pressure on himself. I mean, he burned himself out. I mean, that's
Right.
just the reality of it.
and
That 03-04 season, we were knocking on the door. I mean, I think we finished 13-14, but we had so many near misses against against those teams that you just mentioned, and it was very close to 17, 18 wins, and then in 04-05, like you said, Coach Herring got burnt out. We had some really bad losses, and that's when after year 6 that we opted to go in another direction, but. That's kind of where I am with Coach Dooley. Things are trending in the right direction. No, it's not as fast as he or anybody else wants, but at the same time, you have to have some perspective with what East Carolina basketball has been historically. It doesn't. We're not saying justify current shortcomings with that history, but at the same time, if you don't think a 15-15 record with where this program has been in recent history would be a step in the right direction, you're not paying attention.
Yeah, it's funny, Billy, when you look like, Errol Bing had 2 scholarship offers, and he came here, which was great. Musa Badiane was recruited by Greg Herenda. Greg Herenda was on his honeymoon in France. He saw Musa Badiane playing in an outdoor game, introduced himself. Musa came to East Carolina. First time he ever been on campus was when he had already signed. Never played the game, never saw the campus.
wow.
And then you've got Gabe Mikulas, who picked us over Wright State, and when he visited Wright State, they had 2 feet of snow. So it wasn't like we beat name. I mean, and those 3 guys are 3 of the best players we've ever had. But Musa Badiane had never been on campus, had never heard of East Carolina, and he ended up being one of the best. Led Conference USA in shot blocking. Yeah, I mean, you got to get lucky. But now, if we were now and Musa Badiane did what he did his first year, he'd be in the portal and somebody'd be paying him a bunch of money.
I'll never forget that Old Dominion game. He blocked 10 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He blocked 3 on one possession.
No, you block 10 shots here, you're not playing here the next year. I mean, somebody's going to pay you a bunch of money. It's just not. I think there's a reason that Coach K and Roy Williams got out this year, because that's not what they're used to having, is having to continue to recruit guys to stay. I mean, Carolina loses guys and Duke loses guys, and I mean, kids grow up wanting to go to Carolina and Duke, but that almighty dollar will get you someplace else.